And we'll start the main recording over here. Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 136. Today we've got 12 guests from around the world. We're going to feature one of their tracks each. It's a special event today. My friend Mary DeWood Catlin helped me pull together two of the brothers from the American Hitman band. So, Mary, could you introduce yourself and how you know Dan and Tim just quickly? And then we're going to open up the show with the incredible Caitlin May, by the way. So, Mary, quickly tell us how you know Dan and Tim. The show's going to be based around you guys today.
Okay, sounds great. Hi, Sparky. Thanks so much for having me on your show. So Dan Cord and Tim Cord, we connected over Facebook, I think it was a little over 10 years ago, if I can remember correctly. And the American Hitmen, they're my absolute favorite rock band in the entire world, in the entire universe of all time. So, and we connected on Facebook after I had discovered their music. I think I discovered their music on America's Got Talent. I was watching America's Got Talent, and that's where I discovered them and their music and connected with them on Facebook. We became friends, and I guess 10 years later, we're recording an album together in Salt Lake City, where I'm featured pianist on the American Hitman album, and it's just absolutely incredible. And Tim Cord is branching out as a solo artist, and he released, I think when was it, Tim? It was in August. Released his first single as a solo artist. And at the same time, he's still collaborating with the American Hitmen that him and his brother founded. I guess it was 20 years ago in Fallujah, Iraq, when they were serving over there. So
Hey, they're absolutely fantastic. And we're going to feature a song from both of the brothers because they're doing solo projects now, and a song from Mary. But first of all, we're going to introduce back to the show the incredible Caitlin May. Introduce yourself, Caitlin, and what's the story behind your song, Your Truck?
Hi, so my name's Caitlin May. I'm originally from South Wales in the UK, but I'm now living in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm a country singer. Songwriting has been a huge part of my life for as long as I can remember, and it's therapy. It's one of the most healing things, and I'm just so lucky that it's such a big part of my life, and it's helped me get through so much, including the move from 4,000 miles away, the only home I'd ever known, all the way to Tennessee. And it's the biggest blessing in my life, but also the biggest challenge because my parents, who are my whole world and my best friends, still live back home in Wales. And, we used to hug every single day, see each other in the morning before we go to bed. And now it's FaceTime, which is a little different, and planning lots of trips back and forth to see each other. But songwriting and country music has always been there for me. And Your Truck is a song that I actually wrote as a goodbye, almost in place of a goodbye that I didn't get to say in person. And so the last place that I saw this person was in a truck, and I didn't know that it was the last time, so I didn't think to say goodbye. And that can be hard, realizing after the fact that you're never going to see that person again. So Your Truck was born, and it was one of the songs that I've had the best time writing because it's one of the real ones. It's something that truly happened, and now I get to share with the world.
What a wonderful introduction! And if you're not acquainted with Caitlin May yet, you're just gonna love her. She's absolutely world class. She's amazing, and she already is places, but she's going to the stratosphere. Sit back and enjoy this wonderful track. Song one of potential 12, but more like 9 it will be today. Sit back and enjoy it. It's a Spotify song. There's no video, but we don't need one. Just listen to this.
Hey, I heard you're dating her. She's ready to settle down, and I couldn't be what you needed. I'm too busy being jaded. And I know I said a lot, but the words that never left my mouth are the ones I was really feeling. But then you got to leaving. All the late night can you pick me up in your F-150 with the radio way up and moving on. You were done and I was still lost in love. Would it be different if I knew our last conversation would be goodbye, good luck? What if I'm always stuck in that truck, in that truck? Don't you know that smile of yours still lives on in my head? But now you're gone and I'm looking for a reason to let you go with the season. In a year, will I still miss you like I miss you now? God, I hope not, 'cause it's like pouring whiskey on a wound and it kills me. All the late night, can you pick me up in your F-150 with the radio way up and moving on? You were done and I was still lost in love. Would it be different if I knew our last conversation would be goodbye, good luck? What if I'm always stuck in that truck, in that truck, in your truck? You left me in the dust. I can't complain. You knew I couldn't be tamed. You wanted safe. I was a flight risk till you up and flew away. Late night, can you pick me up in your F-150 with the radio way up and moving on? You were done and I was still lost in love. Would it be different if I knew our last conversation would be goodbye, good luck? What if I'm always stuck in that truck, in that truck, in your truck? You left me in the dust.
Just absolutely fantastic. Caitlin, you're absolutely awesome.
Thank you so much.
Just wow. If anyone likes to say something to Caitlin here, unmute yourself. I'll start up the top here and I'll give everyone a chance to quickly say something. We'll start with Tim Cords. What was your thoughts there? I'll ask you all to unmute actually. Let's see if I can do that.
Yeah, outstanding stuff. I love it. I love a good country song, and it was definitely a popper. So well done.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Mr. Myers, I'll call you today, not Rich, because that'll cause confusion. Mr. Myers.
Oh, Caitlin, that's a little different than your other work. I've been following you a little bit.
Thank
and
you.
hopefully I can get you on my show.
Yes, I would love that.
Okay.
Well
Thank
said,
you.
guys. Well said.
Good
Let's
job.
go Mary then, Mr. Chambers. Mary? Yeah.
Okay, yes, yeah. Caitlin, you're amazing. You're a star. You're a country star. You're incredible. I love the song. Your voice is absolutely outstanding. I think that we're going to be seeing you on the CMAs pretty soon.
Thank you so much. That means the world to me.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Rich then Zimmeru.
Caitlin, it's simply an enjoyable listen. I said that in the chat, and that's the term that came to mind. And I just kind of sat back and kind of let the music hit me. It was, it was great. And I love
Thank-
your Wales mixed with your Tennessee drawl in your speaking voice. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well said. Zimmeru then Christine.
Yeah, so I grew up playing bluegrass and now of course I play rock with my girls, but I'm a sucker for a good country song and I thought that was fantastic. Just
Yeah.
great vocals and just a great song altogether. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Christine and then Mr. Steinrock. Christine?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Caitlin, like as soon as you came on the show, it was like your spunky, friendly personality comes through. And I felt like that came through in your song too. Like I feel like I don't know, just it's you're really authentic and I feel like I know you. But
Thank you.
yeah, and it's a great song. It is awesome and I love how you put the line like what if I'm stuck in this truck, like this memory forever. Like I think that's a really great line you put in there and kind of drives the whole song. So really awesome. And yeah, like again, you have this like energy that comes through. So I really like it. And
Thank you.
I look forward to hearing more of your stuff.
Thank you. That really means the world to me. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Tim, Peter?
Oh, there's another
Tim
Peter.
and then Peter. Sorry, that's my confusion.
Which Peter are we talking about? Me? Oh, that one.
Tim and then Peter, you second, Peter. So Tim Steinrock, what was your thoughts here?
Yeah, so I mean, Caitlin, I've been observing you for a while. You always have such a great presence on social media. This particular song just really showcases the great songwriting that you do, but it's also wrapped up in incredible production and your vocal delivery right on the money. So for me, that's it's like a 10 out of 10. It's just beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wasn't it just Peter, then Dalton? Peter?
Tight vocals. I love your voice. You are amazing. I'd love to get, and as Rich Meyer said, I would like to get you on my show, Indie T, Demos Discovery. I do a lot of, are you an indie artist?
Yes, and yeah, I would love that.
Because I'm an indie artist myself. I do podcasting and I'm a musician. You are amazing. Thank you. That was
Thank you
awesome.
so
I am
much.
going to start following you right after this show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Do you know tomorrow I'll give all the guests their own personalised article in it and see all the blue names as all the clickable links to all your Facebooks, etc. So you can find each other easily that way. But you'll find each other before that probably. Dalton, then Sean, what was your thoughts there, please? Dalton, then
Yeah,
Sean.
absolutely. No, I already went and followed you, so there we go. But I just got to say, one of my favorite things to always say is that a good song, a good music is more than just words on paper. And so you can tell that I could feel that in your song and your lyrics. And as a lyrical person myself, I believe in storytelling. I think that was just phenomenal. And as a fellow country artist myself too, I think that you've got a long road, not a long road ahead of you, but a long, successful road. And so I'm super excited to see that for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well said, Dalton. Sean, and then Dave. Sean?
Yeah, so I'll keep this brief. Caitlin, first off, country is the genre I know the least about. And I absolutely loved it. A fellow songwriter myself, I know how important it is to capture that emotion in the song. And honestly, I was transported back to that vision, of you like, not saying goodbye to that person, like the soul and the essence of it was really effortless in the track. And you have good energy, number one. And just thank you for sharing that part of yourself with us. It was really beautiful.
Thank you so much for saying that.
Well said, well said.
Welcome.
Dave, then Joe. We've got 4 more quick comments here. Dave, then Joe Cole in Zimbabwe. Dave?
Hi there, Caitlin. That was a wonderful track. I really liked the line, "Pour whiskey on a wound." That was a good one. That painted a pretty vivid picture for me. But I was curious. Yeah, I was curious if you know the musicians that were on there. Do you know who played the banjo part?
I wish I had my list. I think that was Tim. Tim Galloway.
Oh, I had some Nashville session players making my tracks for a while, and Bobby Terry was the guy that did the banjo work. It was on actually a guitar banjo / thing, Ganjo as they call it. But anyway, It sounded great. Your vocal delivery is pretty cool and unique. And anyway, thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Joe Cole and then Dan Cord.
Hey, Caitlin. I thought the song was flawless. It's really great. I like your vocals, and I think you have got a great personality. So yeah, I think I'll be checking you out.
Thank you so much.
Well said, Dave. Well
You're
said.
welcome.
Dan and then Mr. Terrell. Hi, is his artist name. Dan and then Ronald.
Yeah, congrats on your songs and congrats on your huge move to Nashville from where you came from. I can only imagine that transition. I think you're in the right place for your career where you're going, and you made a very catchy chorus, which, as a loud tinnitus making rock and roll guy, you made a catchy chorus for my brain to remember. So, excellent job. Keep up the good songs. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Well said. Ronald, what was your thoughts there, brother? Oh, your microphone isn't working, dude. Unfortunately, we can't hear you. But if you get it working, you can say something the next time round. That was Caitlin May. She's absolutely fantastic. I'm sure you all agree. Round of applause for Caitlin May. Until the next time, my dear. One love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Right, so we're going from Tennessee over to Florida. Mary David Catlin, introduce yourself and the story behind your song Hope Orchestrated, who it features Pam Raniero, Jesus, David Medina, and the Venezuela Strings. Could you tell us the story behind that? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So, Hope, it's a little bit of a hard story, and every time every time I tell this story, my heart bleeds all over the all over everybody who has to hear it. So, in any case, Hope Orchestrated in 2021, a few weeks. I wrote a song, I composed a song for solo piano a few weeks before both my parents passed away. So in September, I received the phone call that my dad was days from passing away, and at that point, I was in Florida, hopped in our car. My husband and I, we drove up with our dog Wonder, drove up to, because we didn't know how long we were going to be in Quebec for. That's where my parents were staying at the time. They were staying in Montmagny, where I was born, and we didn't know how long we were going to be there for. So we drove up from Florida all the way to Quebec, and got there, I think, on the Sunday or Monday, and then 2 or 3 days later, my father had passed away. And a few days later, I was with my mom, who was at that point battling cancer and kidney failure, and who had just lost, her husband, my father of more than 50 years. So she was just a woman just broken at that point, and grieving the loss of her husband. And I had played this song, the recording of this song that I had composed for this piece I had composed for solo piano. I played it to her, and I asked her to name it, and she named it Hope. And at that point, I wasn't feeling very hopeful, but she named it Hope. She said, that song is Hope. I think a week and a half after that, she passes away. So I'm telling the story. I'm like, I can't believe I went through I can't believe what happened. It's just I lost both my parents. That Caitlin, when you hearing your story, I relate to your story very much, because my parents were the loves of my life. They were basically my parental soulmates, and so lost them 2 weeks apart. And the hope part comes a couple of months after that. My husband and I conceived our first child in December of that very year. So just a couple of months after both my parents passed away, we conceived our baby girl. And this was after a few years of trying to have a child, trying to conceive a child. I had suffered a miscarriage in 2021. And so, we were having kind of a hard time, and then boom, both my parents pass away, and then we conceive a child a couple of months later. So it was just so that our baby girl was really the hope, the hope triumphant, who arrived in our lives That's just at the perfect time. So um, and then so our baby girl was born 9 months later, and in the meantime, I think it was in so after her birth, I reached out to an orchestrator to co-orchestrate Hope alongside me, to help me orchestrate Hope, and so we orchestrated it. His name is Rafael Rodriguez, also from Venezuela, and then um, Kit Wakely, who's actually a producer on Hope Orchestrated, put me in contact with Raniero Palm from Venezuela. It's incredible because with everything happening around Venezuela these days, this Hope Orchestrated grew with this incredible Venezuelan team, my co-orchestrator, conductors, orchestra. So reached out to Raniero Palm and had him and his orchestra play the orchestral part alongside my piano, and here we are today. And it's pretty incredible because I sent you a couple days ago. I sent you the video of the official video of Hope Orchestrated. The day before Christmas, he reached out to me. Raniero reached out to me and said, we should make a video. So I'm like, okay, well, let's make a video. And he wanted to release it on, I think, before New Year's, but we ended up releasing it on New Year's Day. So we made this video literally in 3 days time, and then released it on January 1st, the official video of Hope Orchestrated. And then literally a few hours later, within 24 hours, the Maduro regime fell. So Hope Orchestrated.
What a heart-touching introduction there, and what a marvelous piece of music this is, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy. Absolute world class. But one love. That's all I can say. Sit back and enjoy. Just wow, hey, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely incredible stuff. Just awesome. Beyond 10 out of 10 for me. Let's do a round robin again. The next guest is Tim, so I'll go last on you, Tim, and then I'll just work it that way. So, Caitlin, Dan, then Ronald. What was your thoughts here? Caitlin first.
Your story really is one of such strength and resilience, and the song is so beautiful, so full of hope, and I just really can't say enough good things about it. It's incredible, and you're so talented.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Well said, well said. Dan?
Well, I absolutely love what Mary can create, and I don't understand where the other three hands are that she's hiding to play what she does. But it's truly amazing. I'm again in my rock and roll brain, I don't fathom how people can compose that many parts to create such a massive song like that. But it's right in the feels, goosebumps. It's unreal to know you personally and see what that song. I mean, I'm kind of speechless. It's really impressive. So
Thank you,
keep it
Dan.
up. I love hearing it. So
Thank you, Dan.
Well said, well said. Ronald, then Joe Cole. Ronald?
All right, check, check. Does this work this time?
Yeah, man.
We
Yeah.
hear you.
All right, cool. Going into the song itself, elegant, powerful, and triumphant. I'm wondering if you were trying to emulate at least those feelings through it and its composition, but at least that's what I felt through it. And your talent as a pianist is just, like I say, accurate and just very well translated into the audio itself. Well done all the way around.
Thank you, Ronald. Thank you.
Well said,
Mark,
well
I'm coming on your show more often, man.
honestly,
I'm feeling really good right now.
honestly, please do. Let's get you on a book of shows in quick succession.
It's a boost
Um,
to the morale.
all right, all right. Let's go Joe Cole, then Peter Lancelot. So Joe, then Peter.
Hey, Mary. Hey. I thought that was a beautiful song. I like how emotional it is, and I think it's a perfect blend of pain and hope. Like it's really beautiful. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Peter, then Sean. Peter.
Mary, I'm a classically trained guitarist, and you blow the doors off of anything I've ever done. Wow, I am so thoroughly impressed with your style, and the emotions that you put into that song definitely come through when you told your story earlier. That I'm sort of speechless, and I'm a podcaster, and I shouldn't be speechless. I have so much I want to say. I'll be following you too on social media, and we'll chat. But that was absolutely that. I'm inspired to go and write a song after this show.
Thank you, Peter.
Well
Thank
said,
you.
well said. Sean, and then Dalton, if you can unmute yourself there. Sean, then Dalton.
Hi Mary. I commented in the chat, but that song really just the raw emotion and similar to what people were saying about country, I'm a sucker for a good orchestra. So I loved it. It was deeply touching. I mentioned in the chat when my mom passed away in 2018, I wrote a song called Seasons Change. And the chorus is seasons change, it's fall again, and I fall again like the leaves fall from the ground. Help me, please. And it's a song not just about grief for me, but grief for anyone. And I feel like as artists, what's really important is that we can put our pain and our emotion into our music, and it can lift people. And I feel like that's what you really did today. So thank you for sharing that part of your soul with us.
Thank you, Shauna, and I can't wait to listen to your song.
Thank you.
Well said, Sean. Dalton, and then Dave. And by the way, we've only got 9 guests on today's show now. Tim Stitchstein had to go, but the format is going to be much longer anyway. But if you can come on the next few Saturdays, like we kind of spoke about, and there's tons of people that want to get to see you. So let's go.
Yeah,
Dave,
Mary.
Christine.
Mary, I just want to say that was beautiful. Peter, I'm also a classical guitar, not very well trained, but I did take classical guitar in college, and I can tell you I appreciate classical music. It's so powerful, and the way that that song, the way that you built it up to this grand finale was just fantastic. I love it. So well done.
Thank you, Dalton.
Well said, well said. Mr. Noodle, then Christine.
Hey, Mary, sounded wonderful. Um, I was thinking the whole time that your mom sort of nailed the title there.
Yeah.
She and your story had me pretty sad, and then listening to that from start to finish just built me a little bit higher and higher all the way to that huge climactic ending, and all of your ascending runs that you did on the piano there, that was beautiful, and it was totally full of hope.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
wonderful job.
Thank you.
Detail that. Christine, then Zimmeru.
Yeah, wow. Oh my God, that so beautiful. And I mean, it just pulled me in from the very beginning and kept me there. Like I was glued and I was in it. And I mean, I love lots of genres too, and definitely classical is one of them. And you reminded me of how I've missed like listening to that kind of music and actually being live listening to that music. I would love to hear that song live. But I mean, the production's fabulous. So I felt like I was there. Like the video definitely helped me feel immersed in it. You look stunning, beautiful, just added to the whole thing. And yeah, it was amazing where you took it, and it was so powerful. And I feel like it's a perfect example of how you can get so much beauty out of pain. So it was gorgeous. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Christine. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Zimmeru, then Mr. Chambers.
Yeah, so my mom was a pianist, and I used to, when I was a kid, I would lay on the floor and just listen to her play for however long she played. It was very inspiring. I lost her several years ago, but after hearing your story, Mary, and then listening to the song, I could almost hear your story come alive in the music, like it kind of sad and haunting feeling, and then in and with that huge like hope, it like came alive through your fingers, and it was amazing. I loved it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Rich Chambers, then Rich Myers.
The following that, you stole a bit of my thunder just ahead of me there. But Mary, what I love, thank you, for instance, for your honesty in telling us the story. That authenticity is amazing. But you didn't have to tell us the story at all. Just hit play. The song told the story. And the beauty of music is that we all start filling in our blanks. Everybody on this chat start talking about my mother passed away when so and so
Yeah.
passed. That's the beauty of music. You shared your story, and it caused us to share our stories within ourselves. That
Yeah.
means you wrote a beautiful piece. That says it right there. Well done. Way to go.
Thank you. Thank you, Rich.
Well said. Rich Myers, then Tim Cord. So Rich.
Bravo. Um, it was very good and very soothing, and a great choice of your mom naming the song.
Thank you. Thank you, Rich.
Well said. It was absolutely beautiful. Tim Cord, what was your thoughts before we get to your section, dude?
Yes, I love this song. It's one of my favorites. I have it saved on my Spotify likes playlist, and every time I hear it, it makes me tear up. I love it. But what Mary's able to do with music is just incredible. And Mary, are we allowed to say what happened with the song? Yeah, I haven't heard you say it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Mary got nominated for a Grammy for this song, and we're gonna find out in like 2 weeks if it's something that she's gonna take home. But this is her first Grammy nomination. So
Yeah. In 2 weeks from tomorrow. God, please, everybody, pray and let's cross our fingers.
yeah,
Aye, here's hoping. Here's
Praying for
hoping.
you.
Mary, you're an
Mary,
absolute
a
star.
nomination is already a win. A nomination's already a win. Well done.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're a wee
Thank
star.
you.
That was guest 2 of 8. So, Mary, until the next time, we're loving my dear.
Thank you so much.
From
Thank you.
Florida over to Texas, Tim Cord's here because of Mary. Mary brought him into the family as part of the American Hitmen. But you introduced yourself, Tim, and the story behind your song, Lord. Thank you.
yeah. So I will let Dan talk about American Hitman. But Dan and I, we served in the Marine Corps together. We're brothers, and we joined after 9/11. We went in and we served. We went to boot camp together. We went to war together, and then we joined a band. We started a band together, and we were like shot out of a cannon with after we got out of the Marine Corps, and I didn't handle my PTSD so well, and I got to hide it for many years by just going hard in the paint with rock and roll lifestyle. And so in 2018, I left the band for my own health reasons and to get sober and to basically not hold them back anymore, because Dan doesn't drink, the other guys didn't, and I was hitting it hard. So I chose to step away from the band. We were touring like 6 months out of the year, and it was just nonstop. We got hooked up with the USO and Armed Forces Entertainment stuff. So I left, and I took time for myself. And in 2020, I prayed. I wasn't really religious or anything like that at the time, and I couldn't do it anymore. And I prayed to God. I said, I need help, and I need you to take this affliction away from me. And He did. And sorry,
hey,
it saved my life. And so I started writing music. Sorry, I started writing music on my own, and in 2024, I posted myself just kind of playing some songs on the piano. I'm not very good at playing what I write. I just kind of really rudimentary. And Mary saw one of my videos online, and she was like, "Hey, I would love to get this song out there to the right people. I'd love to work with you on it." So I have like 9 or 10 songs, but I wanted to make my first release thanking the Lord basically for helping me. So I'm not a Christian artist, but this song is I guess a Christian song, but mostly it's just my thanking God for saving my life. And Mary plays the piano on this song, and it's how it always sounded in my head. And Dan, I went to the American Hitmen, and I said, Dan, I need you guys to be the band because I can't play what I write. So this is a song that I wrote with Mary on the piano and the American Hitmen playing the instruments. So I'm singing. So here's Lord, thank you.
It's absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful introduction there. And we all love our veterans, by the way. So respect to you and your brother both. These are fantastic. And wait till you hear this song. Song 3 of 9, sit back and enjoy. Lord, thank you. Just world class again. Wait till you hear it. Don't tell no lies. Enjoy. One love.
There it is.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely fantastic. Let's do a round robin here. Mary's coming back in here. Let's do a round robin. We'll start down the bottom. Like again, we'll go Joe, then Dan. No, Dan, you're in the band. That's a bit tight. I'll go Joe, then Ronald. Joe, then Ronald. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought that was a beautiful song. The emotion is raw, the production is on point. Like it's just awesome, man. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Like I've been going through stuff myself, and I feel like you don't need to be Christian to be able to talk to God. You know, it's just a connection
Exactly.
between you and the Creator. And I think that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Well said, dude. Well said, man. Ronald, and then Dave. Our next guest is Dan, and then it's Zimmeru. So just so you know, Ronald, then Dave.
Seriously, great song all the way around. I was actually just completely floored. You translate the emotion into it very well. A lot out of my friends and a lot of my buddies are also service members from Marines to Air Force to Navy and then of course Army as well. And from even like all discussions I had with them and keep them on this earth for lack of a better terms to like other things that yes, a lot of veterans are feeling one way or the other. Felt that straight to the heart. So I think your music is actually going to help them out a lot as well. And a lot
Thank
out of
you.
our service members who made it home. Welcome home, brother. And thank you.
Thank you.
Well said, man. What a beautiful thing to say. Dave, then Sean. Dave.
Hey, man. Great story, very inspiring. And, you know, the struggle is real. I got friends as well that served and came home from, and, you know, I can't really begin to understand it, but I totally get where you're coming from. And your song, you know, you're pouring it all out there. So it was a wonderful, wonderful song. And, but your voice, man, God dang, it's like,
Thank you.
this pure, clean, beautiful thing, and then at the end, it's like you pour on the grit, and it's like, holy cow, man, good work.
Thank you.
And the musicianship too, that was fantastic.
That's
Mary,
all them.
good job. Yeah, great job.
Well said, man. Sean, and then Mr. Chambers.
Tim, I just want to first say I love, authenticity. And I think it's beautiful that you're able to get emotional in telling us your story because that shows how deeply you are connected to what you're doing. I also have PTSD, so I related a lot to, what I heard. And it was just so raw. And I think you said Mary played the piano. Is
Mm-hmm.
that correct? Yes. So that's just an example of a great collaboration because I don't know what else to say other than it was beautifully done.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for sharing that part of your soul with us.
Well said,
Thank
man.
you.
Well said. Chambers, but not Chambers, then Peter.
Tim, firstly, thank you so much for your service and your honesty. Like that blows me away. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And this song actually gets me frustrated and mad. Gets me mad at the state of the music industry. The freaking closed-mindedness of terrestrial top 40 radio. This song deserves to be there. The crap that I
Thank you.
hear every day that means nothing, that's garbage, that has no soul and meaning, gets blasted through my car radio. I turn it off and go back to my Wilson Pickett from the 60s on my iPhone. Your stuff needs to be heard. Holy shit, it frustrates me. The damn industry's so lopsided right now. The amazing talent like yours is not being heard. That just that frustrates me to no end. I'm sure a lot of people share that with me here. It's so frustrating. The song is miraculous. It's awesome. Loved it.
Amen. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Peter, then Dalton.
Well, first of all, Rich, that's exactly why my show is around Indie Demos to Discovery, because I am trying to bust the algorithms for indie artists. That is what I do. Tim, I mean, Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen's, move over. I mean, you are, wow. I mean, I follow a lot of the genres going on, but that was moving. And I can completely relate. I have fallen apart on podcasts before myself, so crying on camera is cool. I mean, it's real. You know, you're very real. I mean, well, as a podcaster myself, I don't cry on my show, but I have cried on other shows. But you were absolutely amazing. That was moving, and I think I thank both you and your brother Dan for your service in a message there. You are a real person that shows the world you need to be seen, and we got to get you in line with these algorithms. So, like Rich says, we can hear you. We got to put you in front of new listeners.
Yep.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Well said, Peter. And you know, the two brothers were like presidential level, like bodyguards and all the rest of it. They're as tough as old boots, you know, but real men can shed a tear. Don't be afraid to do it, you know. It's like, it's all a myth in it. Real men can, you have to shed a tear. Dalton, then Zimmeru. Never mind me. Dalton, then Zimmeru.
Yeah, Tim, I dropped a few things there in the chat, but man, I'm a country guy, but at the same time, I love classic rock. I love rock and roll music, period. It doesn't matter. I just love it. And that was phenomenal, man. As a man of faith and a preacher's kid, my dad, I've been in church my whole life, and to hear your testimony and for you to share that and to also hear you pour it out into this song, man, that was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And gosh, man, I wish you all the best. The music, everything was great. The vocals were so crisp. I'm right there with Dave on that, man. Your vocals were just so crisp. I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, gosh, man, it's so good. And then the instrumentation, everything along with it was just phenomenal. So
thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Well said, well said. Zimmeru, then Christine.
Yeah, Tim, man, first of all, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And man, I enjoyed the message from that song. It's takes a big man to get emotional, I think, and to open up and be raw like you are. It's the song was just phenomenal. I mean, I feel like it could be on multiple genres: country radio, Christian radio, even classic rock or easy listening. It's just a very powerful song, and it's great to see guys turn to the Lord when they're in trouble and not turn away. I know you kind of come to a crossroads sometimes when you deal with things in your life, and it's so great to see you open up to God like that and deliver a message so strong.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Christine, and then Mr. Myers.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenal job, beautiful song. Yeah, I also want to say thank you for your service. And I recently saw a movie, an indie movie that's getting pretty big, I think. It's called In Waves and War. And it's a story, it's a documentary about men from the army that had PTSD. And it's actually about using psychedelics that I'm studying counseling right now and trauma and stuff. So it was actually about them trying to recover from PTSD by, it's an alternative thing, but it's actually very promising.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but that's cool.
Yeah, it was a really great movie. But it helped me realize, really see what it's like for a lot of our veterans. And I don't think people realize that it's not just the time you spend in service and what you're doing. It affects the whole rest of your life. So, thank you. And I thought you did a phenomenal job by putting that into a song. And the thing I really love about the song is it has the contrast of a softness, but also like this really powerful intensity. So, your voice is beautiful and the instruments, and then that electric guitar that comes in like in the solo is just like, yeah, like it just like really gets you to that next place,
Thank you.
and you could really feel the emotions. So, and I love that you guys had this collaboration. I think so many amazing things happen like that, and just the whole thing all comes together. So great job.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Rich Myers, what was your thoughts there? Short and sweet as always, brother.
Well, nice meeting you again, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that you shared the song on my podcast, and
I did. That was fun.
that was last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think you've
I think
had
it's
Rich
a
on.
really great song.
Well
Thank
said,
you.
dude. Well said, everyone. Dan, would you like to say something before we get to your section, dude?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get my camera back on there because my let's see here. I'm not the best at this tech stuff, so let's see here.
That's all right, dude. I'm going to ask you to put the camera on. Let's see. You can stop video. Oh, I stopped the wrong one. I stopped
Okay.
Dan. Asked to start video. That might have popped up a
Oh, there
message.
we go. Okay,
There we go.
perfect.
Cool,
All
cool,
right.
cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it was an
quickly,
absolute.
we'll just say Tim Cord. That was the first section there. Till the next time, bud.
Thank you.
We're going from
Yeah.
Texas to Utah from Tim's brother to Dan Cord of the American Hitmen. Could you introduce yourself and the story behind your song "Die the Hero"?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tim gave a lot of our shared background. I'm Tim's older brother, and I play the guitar and was the backup vocal since Tim and I have been performing together in bars and venues since he was about 14. I was 16. And Tim and I were always, Tim was the main lead singer vocals, and I was always his harmony. He and I kind of always had the Alice in Chains, Jerry Cantrell thing that anything he sang, I heard the harmonies for it. So we brought guitars to Iraq on both of our tours. We're always playing in the smoke pit for our guys out there. And then in 2006, on our second tour, Charlie Daniels came out as a tour, and we played with Charlie Daniels on stage for a big performance. And then got out in 2008, did America's Got Talent in 2013, which was really, we were totally out of place because we were competing with like ballroom dancers and dog tricks. It was the weirdest battle of the bands we've ever done. So that really was just, we didn't know what was going on the entire time. We never had the intention to win. We just wanted to get our band name out there. And that gave us the opportunity to go tour all over the world. And then, in like Tim had mentioned in 2018, when he stepped away from the band to focus on his health and get realigned with what he loved about music, I took over on lead vocals. It was never an intention of mine to be a lead singer. I've always wanted to be the guitar guy that sings harmonies. But the band became kind of a power trio from there, and we've been touring like that. And this song, Die the Hero, was, as you guys all know, there's a lot of songs, and sometimes there's those songs that just like overnight, the whole thing is they just like spills out. I the Hero was not one of those. It took me years. There were lyrics I wanted to, they never felt right. The music didn't feel right. And but I knew I had to get this song out of me. It was like this balloon exploding inside me. I had to get this song out. And we had been in talks with Mary for, oh man, probably a decade about collaborating with her classical piano and our deafening loud rock and roll. And this was the first song that we could do it together. We did this in the studio when Tim did Lord Thank You. So this was all of us in the studio doing this together. And this song was lyrically, it's very autobiographical, I would say, kind of the forever duality of guys that have served in combat you've never really leave that lifestyle. It's like part of you just stayed there, and it's with you as you're grocery shopping or playing at Sturgis at a big biker rally. There's still like this other part of you that kind of bleeds over from time to time. And this was a song I wanted to put out about just how that feels on a daily pull in different directions. That sometimes I'm the guitar guy playing in loud Marshall amps, and part of me is still the sergeant in Fallujah, being on those patrols and digging up IEDs and that kind of thing, where I learned that life was very cheap. And I just accepted every day. My plan was, well, if I don't die, I'll come home, play some guitar for my guys, get some food, maybe get a shower. Tomorrow, I'm going to do it again. My goal is, if I don't die, I'm going to come back and play more guitar tonight. And that was really the mindset that you had to have. You had to accept that was a package deal. And so I think a lot of that I just put into this song. And Mary's piano, I couldn't have asked for it to have turned out better, how it complements the loud rock. I think we could both hear what we wanted this song to be. And I don't write songs for it to be a single, or I've never written a song to be a radio song. I write the songs how it feels to me, and that I can give 100% of how I feel about every song. Otherwise, I won't release it. So that was our mindset behind the song, was just, it's 100% authentic, and Mary couldn't have given it a better voice on piano. So that's Die the Hero.
What a wonderful introduction, dude. And yeah, isn't it just what it's world class, ladies and gentlemen? Sit back and enjoy this marvelous track. Yeah, by American Hitman, Dan Cord, Die the Hero.
Looking all around me, nothing's what it seems. Slipping from reality, awake or in my dreams. Stare into the fire, I see it all so clear. You took it all away from me, a burnt back souvenir. Every night she comes to me, says I must move on. On her skin the burning ash tells me that she's gone. Everything is breaking from what I used to be. Listen closely because you're insane. How will they remember your name? To die the hero you once were, or live the monster that you became. I've lived too many timelines, they clash inside
Absolute world class stuff again, man. Just fantastic. We already knew that though. Let's start from the
Thank
top
you.
the way down this time. Let's go Christine then Peter. What was your thoughts there? Christine then Peter?
Yeah, another great emotional song. I feel like you really came through with these feelings that you have and really help put it through in your lyrics about how it's this, like you said, like this dichotomy of these two worlds that like you can't, they don't fit together, but you still have to live this other life. And I can imagine it just must be torturous at times that it's like, am I really here or am I there? You know, like, and how do I forget about that, but be here? And so, yeah, really well done. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, all the instrumentation I felt was really well balanced and really helped drive it home. So, what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, and I loved how you said like it bleeds over into your life and the line of you know you were a hero, but now you almost feel like a monster. And again, it's that like what is going on? Like what am I? You know? So appreciated it a lot. Thank you so much.
Well
Thank
said.
you.
Let's go Peter then Rich Chambers.
That song just like busts every genre. I didn't even know where to put that song. Is it rock? Is it prog rock? Wow. Pop? Mary, good job on the piano. Your
Yes.
voice, dude, that is amazing. I'm
Oh,
so
thank
impressed
you.
with all of this music we're hearing today. Everyone's like spot on. Why aren't we? We got to get you guys with more listeners. We just got to. I just can't gush enough right now, and I don't want to take up too much more time. I'd love to gush though about you on my show.
I'm sure they'll make it
Thank
happen. Well
you.
said, dude. Rich Chambers, then Sean. Zimmery, usually
Yeah.
your next guest, so you can say the last comment this time. So you can go last because the next guest. Rich and then Sean.
Dan, like I said to your brother, thank you so much for your service. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And, I had a hard time deciphering, was that in a minor key or a major key? Or did you go
I
back
have
and
no
forth?
idea. I'm a rock guy. I just like put my fingers on the neck where I think it should go.
Which I
Mary
absolutely
would probably
love.
know my song
To
better.
second what Christine was saying, there's a certain dichotomy in the construction of the song that had me going, holy crap, there's a whole series of minor chords. Now you're flipping back to major chords. Now you're moving to a seventh that bridges. What are you doing? And it worked. That's the beauty of that is that totally, like you said, screw it, I'm just putting my hands on. I once read an interview with McCartney where he said he just played what sounded and felt right. And people said, you break
Yeah.
all kinds of rules. He said, rules, so what? I just play what sounded and felt right. That's exactly what you did. And by doing so, you create a piece of
Thank
music
you.
that doesn't follow, but works. And that's beautiful. That's great construction, man. Good songwriting. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well said, bud. Sean and then Dalton.
Dan, I loved it. I play multiple instruments and I'm not trained either. I have like perfect pitch, play by ear. And I think it's interesting that you said you weren't looking to be a lead singer. And with everything that happened with Tim and you like having to step into that role, I just think it was kind of a blessing because your voice is so melodic. And honestly, also like I make music with my younger brother. He's classically trained. He plays the viola. So I love like sibling, musical collaborations. I think that's beautiful. And last but not least, to Sparky and to everyone, I do have to go, but my wife and I were both Capricorns. Our birthdays were this past week. We're going to celebrate. But music is my life. Music is what I love. So getting to share in the space with you guys today was just magical. You're all so talented. So yeah, I'll be exiting stage
Well,
left,
thank
but
you.
thank you
Well,
for having me.
Happy
well
birthday,
said,
Sean.
Sean. Thank you, dude. And we'll get you on a show next
Thank
week
you.
yourself personally as a guest, and you can catch up with the rest of the show tomorrow. You'll see the articles that are going around. So
Sounds
Dalton,
good.
then Ronald.
Peace and love.
Cheers,
Peace and
Sean.
love.
Yeah, no, we talked about it a minute ago. I'm a rock guy. I love it. I love it, man. I was hearing like some hints of kind of like some Aaron Lewis type, Stain type rock there at the end with those growls, man. It was so awesome, and just super
Thank you.
appreciate the both of you for your service and everything that you've done for our country, and really just the fact that you just telling the story of you going back and being able to sit around the fire there and play your guitar for your brothers in arms there. That was just so powerful. And to hear the song, man, you just, it was great. Great.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Well said, well said. Ronald, then Rich Myers.
So Dalton went the Aaron Lewis route. I actually went the Volbeat route, especially with
Yeah.
the drum cadence and all. I had to, Dalton. I love you too, man. But at least that's what I felt and heard going
Thank
through that
you.
one.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Rich, then Dro, then Dave. Rich.
Thank you.
I thought it was a great story and a great song. I'd like to have you on my show one day, and we can talk some more about it.
I'd love to. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support.
Nice one, nice one. Joe, then Dave, then our next guest at Zimmeru. The next two guests are Zimmeru, then Dave. Obviously, it's going to be 2.5 hours this show by the time I've done the 9 guests, but it's just such a special time. We just roll with it if you can, ladies and gentlemen. A bit longer than usual. Joe Cole, then Dave.
Hey, Dan. I like how you write from the heart, like from a pure place. The fact that you're not trying to write a radio single or anything like that. It's like it's pure, it's authentic, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, I'll be checking out more of your music. That was really great.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Well said, well said. Mr. Dave Niddle, what's your thoughts there?
Hey, fantastic from start to finish. I really picked up on that Volbeat vibe that somebody just mentioned. I did hear a little bit like in your melodies, in your vocal melodies, there was some part where I did tap into a little Alice in Chains kind of as far as the way the melodies go. Great guitar work. The riff is cool. The solo section is awesome. It's just a great song, man. Good work. And thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for my freedom.
Yeah, man. Ditto that. Well said, everyone. Zimmeru, what was your thoughts here before we get to your section? Zimmeru?
I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. I think your voice really suited the style really well. And I love the instrumentation. And I could hear that playing in like a movie soundtrack or something. Like you could really like feel the story coming to life. Thought it was great.
Well,
I heard
thank you.
Well said.
I write a song and make sure it sounds good at 110 decibels at an overly loud rock concert. So that's that's the goal.
As a fellow guitar player, I appreciate your playing too.
Well, thank you very much.
They're fantastic, aren't they? Honestly, very special guys. The two of you guys, thanks. We wouldn't have Western Society if it wasn't for people like yourself. So we love you to bits. That was Dan Cord, American Hitman. Right. We'll crack on with the show. We'll maybe have another. That's 4 down, 5 to go. So next up, Zimmeru from Oklahoma. Could you introduce yourself? You are 1- today. I know that Dallin can't make it, but tell us the story behind the song. Having had to do.
Okay. Well, my name's Cody Frost. This is my daughter, Lanny Frost. She's our bass player. I'm a guitar player. My oldest daughter is the singer, and she unfortunately had to be at work today, but she's also the one that writes our lyrics. And this song today was inspired by Alice in Chains. She's a huge Alice in Chains fan and really rock of the 90s, which is from back in my day. But she wrote this song as a tribute to Lane Staley. It's about addiction and suicide, and we perform it live a lot, and she always dedicates it to anyone that's dealing with that kind of thing in their life. But it kind of tells a story of watching somebody hurt and within that addiction and that realm. And you really want them to stay here, but heaven had to do, that's the best that we can get out of the bad situation. So it's we tried to not like sound just like Alice in Chains towards the end of the song, but we definitely wanted to show some inspiration from their tone and from like Jerry Cantrell's guitar style. So like I said earlier, I'm a bluegrass guy from back in the day, a flat picker, So it's kind of fun for me to dig deep and find some rock and roll notes and try to come up with my own rendition of solos and things like that. But hope you all enjoy the song. It's one of our favorites so far.
Hey, there's no hope about it, dude. It's absolutely amazing. Just sit back and enjoy this. Haven't had to do by Zimmeru. And don't worry about people coming and going. So people have been here for a while, they're going to bounce back in and stuff like that. But yeah, haven't had to do by Zimmeru. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a soul trapped inside man. Just another, just another, just another tragedy waiting to happen. 'Cause
Very special stuff, eh? Just magnificent. Again, I've asked everyone if they'd like to say so. I think I did anyway. Let's start with Tim and Dan first. What was your thoughts on that marvelous band?
Fantastic stuff. Oh,
Tim and then
you
Dan.
guys hear me okay?
Thoughts?
My headphones is dead. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. No, fantastic stuff. I love the guitar work. I love the emotion behind the song. Just absolutely wonderful. Definitely something that I would throw on my playlist to go along with some Alice in Chains and some, some Flyleaf, all that kind of stuff. So excellent job.
Thank you.
I said Dan.
Yeah, first of all, I love Alice in Chains. I think it's one of the most underrated bands of the sound that they created. So, instantly I was like, holy smokes, that's a voice that's beyond impressive once the vocals kick in. And it seems like there's no end to what your vocal is able to do. So that's impressive. But I like the simplicity and the bigness of the song. I think that's a very underrated skill of not putting too much composition into the song to where it just sounds massive. And I really like how big the simplicity of that song and it is. As a huge Lane Staley fan, I mean, right in the feels with your lyrics and your melody. I can tell how much it meant. So, absolutely well done. Love it.
Well said, well said. Christine, then Peter. Christine.
Yeah, fabulous song. That's great. And I would say an incredible voice. I'm sorry we didn't get to meet her today, but pass it along. I felt the musicianship is there, and I like, kind of like what Dan said, is that you didn't need a lot of other things going on. It's like what you have there is so powerful already. So great lyrics, just great song. Awesome job. Really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Well said, well said. Peter, then Rich Chambers.
I heard a sort of Joan Baez quality to the sound of her voice. I really like. I'm a big fan of Joan Baez. I'm old, but the guitar work was also incredibly good. Who does the guitar on that? Was it
me?
You do. Okay, I thought so. Well done. Well done. Was it slide guitar, or were you just like no?
Just fingers.
Wow. Really good. You must have like one of those like Parker Night Flies or something. I used to own one of those. You don't even have to pick. You just have to play and on the frets. Really cool song. I can totally tell the Alice in Chains influence. I graduated college in 1984, which is when the band was formed, and I think I saw them at a small venue. I'm from New England myself, Rhode Island. I'm a transplant to California. I loved it. That was a really cool song. I got it playing really loud, and one of my neighbors knocked on the door and go, "What are you doing in there?"
Oh, well said, well said. Rich Chambers, then Dalton. What was your thoughts there? Rich Chambers and Dalton.
Cody, as a fellow guitar player, I absolutely love the subtle use of the wah-wah pedal that you had going on,
Oh, thanks.
which in my opinion actually is a representation of the entire song. To agree with Dan, you guys composed a song that's just perfectly sum of all the parts kind of thing, where you just a little bit here, a little bit there, don't overdo the virtuosity's there, but you don't overdo it. You play it for the song. And the
Yeah.
singer, she's absolutely excellent. And I also love that your influences are 90s rock, but it didn't sound like them. It sounded like you guys. You had the influences there. Yeah, you could hear the influences, but it sounded like you guys. And as songwriters, that's the ultimate. Like, well done. Good job.
Thank you.
Well said, Dalton, and then Rich Myers.
Yes, I just got to say, you with you having a bluegrass background, were you flat picking that, or were you alter picking?
I don't think there was a lot of flat picking. There may have been some mix in there. I don't remember what I did that day.
Well, hey, I can tell you as somebody, I grew up playing bluegrass music myself too, and hanging out with the older guys and watching them play.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard to do, but I got to say, from a musical standpoint, that was fantastic. Your daughter's voice is so powerful. Good gosh, I was sitting there listening to it, and she has such a powerful voice, and her range was very much on showcase there. It was like somebody said earlier, you didn't get too broad with it or too loud with it, but she went crazy there for a minute, and I was just loving it. So, and she definitely I love Lizzie Hale, love Hailstorm. and
Yeah.
they're one of my favorite rock bands, and I was getting good vibes from that.
Cool. Thank you.
What an amazing situation to be in a band with your children. That's absolutely brilliant, man. You know,
Yeah.
Rich. Then Ronald.
Thought it was a really good song, and your daughter does got a great voice and great picking the guitar and everything. And I like to have y'all on my show one day.
Cool. Cool. Thank you.
Well said. Ronald, then Joe.
All right, Dalton, you got one over on me. I did see in the comments when you said Lizzie Hill, and yeah, I was thinking Hailstorm too. So bravo on that. I totally agree with you. And likewise with what everybody else said of your vocal range itself, because those parts take a lot of oxygen to do. That is not necessarily, if you will, like a normal programming of a human. So beautiful job on your delivery. Beautiful job on everything that you did on that one. Guitar wise, that definitely is 90s. Ripping guitar solos, screaming guitars going out and present and everything else like that, but not overdone. Good job,
Yeah.
mates.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well said. Well said. Joe, what was your thoughts there?
Well, that was an excellent song. It was great. I really like it. And I think I like the fact that, you're working as a family. That's really beautiful to see. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well said. Well said.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Dave Noodle, would you like to say something before we get to your section?
Yeah. I'm a big 90s rock fan, myself. I graduated in 97, so
Me
but
too.
and Alice in Chains has always been one of my favorites. I um I and it was already kind of said that your guitar work, was reminiscent of, there towards the end, the soloing he was doing, um reminiscent of Jerry Cantrell's style, but it's like he said before, it was definitely you playing the guitar, and phenomenal work, really. Way to pull out your inner, rock star.
Well, thank
And
you.
yeah, and everybody said something about your daughter's voice, and I back it all up. Wonder, she's got a hell of a range, and kind of reminded me a little bit of Amy Lee from Evanescence with her tone.
Yeah. Yeah. We get that a lot.
But definitely sounds, she got her own thing going on. Unfortunately, I'm listening to all of this on my stupid little phone speaker, so I didn't get to hear the bass all that well. But maybe I'll put it on bigger speakers so I can check out the
Yeah.
whole band.
Hey,
Great work, guys.
well said. Do you know, inside your article tomorrow that you'll all get, there'll be a playlist, a YouTube playlist, so you can have a good listen to them back again. But zim around till the next time, or
Thank
not.
you.
So now we're going over to Idaho. Mr. Dave Noodle, return to the show again. Introduce yourself and the story behind your song, Lonesome, and wait till you hear this guy. And Mary, I think you missed the last song. I would like to say something. I don't think you were in the room, so you can comment again this time. Dave Noodle, Lonesome. Tell us about it, please, brother.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, it was a pretty authentic story. I got together with some friends of mine, Warren Taylor and Jesse Bowie, and we had a little songwriter retreat. And this is one that I brought to the table and had most of it. I got some keywords out of those guys, but the story was, from a really real place. I was in my marriage, my previous marriage. Um, it was back and forth a lot, and there was both sides had the wrongdoings, and this one's kind of an admittance of my part in the failure of the marriage. So anyway, but I wrote it back then when it was all happening. Anyway, a song called Lonesome. You can find it anywhere on the internet.
Hey, another world-class artist. If you're not familiar with Dave yet, just sit back and enjoy. Impossible not to. Fantastic world-class artist yet again. Song 6 of 9.
If I could write you a song to right my wrong, I'd write a happy ending. Truth be told, I'm growing cold. I keep ending up pretending. In a roundabout way, I start my day loving you. day is through. The only truth is there's no love in you. There's no love in you. I've been falling way behind while you were waiting for a light to shine. With these shadows on my heart, my love is hiding in the dark from you. I know you're lonesome. I misplaced your heart. You fell apart, and that was never my intention. You've been used and a little abused. I wish you to mention. I've been falling way behind while you were waiting for a light to shine. With these shadows on my heart, my love is hiding in the dark from you. Soon I'll be lonesome too. With these shadows on my heart, my love is hiding in the dark from you. Soon I'll be lonesome too. I've been falling way behind while you were waiting for a light to shine. With these shadows on my heart, my love is hiding in the dark from you. Soon I'll be lonesome too. With these shadows on my heart, my love is hiding in the dark from you. Soon I'll be lonesome too. Baby, I'll be lonesome without you when you're gone.
Just absolutely incredible, Dave. You know how much I love you, man. Let's see what everyone else has got to say. We'll start top to bottom. Dalton, you're next, so you can have the last comment here. Actually, I'll go top to bottom again. We'll go Christine, then Zimmeru. What was your thoughts there?
Oh, me first?
Yeah, please
Or
do.
just oh, okay. Wow. Oh my God. That song is like everything. It has every single element that you would want. And I mean, even your picture and just the whole thing is like it's like a masterpiece. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but you nailed every single bit of what I would want. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's phenomenal. So that's
Thank you
a
very
hit.
much.
That's a hit, and I can't wait to hear more. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Well said, well said. Zimmeru, then Rich Chambers.
Yeah, man, great voice. That was a killer song. I love the music, the guitar tone. I know Aaron Lewis has been brought up in this podcast before, but that song sounds like it could have been on his album, The Road, with the full country band. Man, it's just I loved it. It's just great all the way around.
That's
Great job.
quite a compliment. Thank you very much.
Well said, well said. Rich Chambers, then Peter.
Dave, holy crap, you are the 21st century Waylon Jennings, man. You got the outlaw look, you got the outlaw sound. You nailed it. I love what you're doing. I'm a huge fan of Waylon Jennings, so I just see you're taking him and you're taking it and going with it. I love it. I'm going to follow you for sure.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Well said, well said. Peter, then Rich Myers, the other Rich. Peter.
Well, I found you on Spotify while we were listening to the song. 43,000 people have heard that song. That's excellent marketing.
Yeah,
I'm not really familiar with a lot of the country music and bluegrass material out there, but wow, you just made me a fan. I mean, a big fan.
Well,
Well
thank
done.
you.
Well
Well
done.
said. Did I skip Zimmeru? I'm sorry. I all moved around there. Zimmeru, then Rich Myers.
Yeah, we went.
So you did, right? I must be getting old and losing my marbles then.
We did follow you on Spotify though.
Rich Myers and then Tim Cord. All moves around and pickles your head a wee bit. Rich Myers, then Tim Cord.
I thought it was a really good outlaw song, country song, great vocals and
Thank
good
you.
guitars too.
Full package in it, Rich. Full package. Tim, then Dan Cord. I'm sure you heard most of it, Dan. You cut off there, but Tim and then Dan. What were we doing?
Yeah, so fantastic job all around. I love that style. Let's have a round of applause for your hair and beard. I will never have that much hair on my face or my head, so that's hats off to you, man. Seriously, no, outstanding job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Dan and then Mary.
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah. First of all, a shout out to Idaho being just north of where I'm at, so it's cool to see up there.
All right.
Very good. I mean, I think I'm losing signal here. Hold on. Let's see. All right. Can you hear that? Okay.
Yeah, we can. We can hear you fine, man. Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm losing signal or not.
It was a little
Okay.
bit, but go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but no, I really appreciate the ability to nail that kind of sound, because I think there's so many different types of country music out there now in different subgenres, but yours sounds like old school traditional country, which I really appreciate. And what you're wanting to get across in the song, I think you definitely achieved that with the melody and your lyrics. And excellent job, man. Just keep doing it, keep crushing it. Most people don't know Idaho is the real cowboy state, so I'm rooting for you up there. So
Yeah, well said, well said.
Awesome.
Mary, then Ronald, then Joe. Mary.
Dave, you're absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely blown away by the talent on this show today. I think that Caitlin and Dave will both be on the CMAs pretty soon, playing and presenting at that awards show. You're incredible. The song is really a hit song, and I'm sure I'm going to be hearing it on the country radio stations out here in Florida pretty soon.
God willing.
Well said, well
Thank
said.
you.
And you missed Zimmeru's song is up there just as good, I swear, but you were cut off at that point, Mary, but wait to hear the Zimmeru's track you missed, I swear, as well. Ronald.
I'm going to
Joe,
listen to it. Everything I missed, I'm going to listen to after.
It's good to watch the show back. It's a great listen. So it is. Ronald, Joe, then our next guest, Dalton.
Dave, you made an outlaw country song healing and joyful, even though the story behind it is kind of like slightly dark. And it
Wow.
is awesome. It's basically like eating a dark chocolate to me. It's like, this is kind of dark, but at the same time, I'm enjoying this, and I'm actually feeling like better about myself. So well done all the way around on that, man.
Oh, that's good. I love it.
Well said. Joe Cole.
Yeah, that was incredible, man. That was great. I also like the cover art, like for the song. The picture is really like, rock star stuff, man. That was really amazing. Great job.
Thanks. Yeah, Tim Schmidt Photo made that. Tim Schmidt Photo. You should check him out. Does
Yeah,
great
yeah.
work. Thank you.
I mean, your artwork is absolutely fantastic. You've got some look about you, man. Dalton, what was your thoughts before we get to your section?
Yeah, oh man, straight up outlaw country, that dark country vibe, man. Josh Malloy is another dude that's just, kind of in that subgenre of country music. But dude, that was awesome. That was awesome. The grunge, the vocal range, dude. Your range was freaking amazing. I was like, what? It's like you kicked into another gear. It's filthy, but it was just great. Great.
Thank you very much.
Well
That's a good
said, well
description.
said. So that was Dave Nudo. My wee mum's came to join the show. She's rushed back for a dinner appointment to come in and see the rest of the show. So hi, mum. Right, from Idaho, heading to Alabama. Dalton Jones, introduce yourself and the story behind your song right here in the South.
Yeah, so I'm an Alabama boy, born and bred, and right here in the South, really it was my debut song, and I wanted to be something that was going to be kind of gritty and kind of tell the story of who I am and what I'm about. And to be honest, I wrote this song. I was pissed off. Just to be candid, I was just not in a good mind frame. And it really goes back to, I guess, kind of our Southern values. What I think is really more or less, I think it could be anybody's values, honestly. But the way I was brought up, you say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, and you shake a man's hand when you see him, and you look him in his eyes when you're talking to him. And there's just so many things that I was raised around. And so when I started writing this song, I had some things that had happened to me, and it was really just kind of just disrespectful. And I was kind of like, I wish people had those old school values of respect and treating your fellow person with respect. And so that's kind of where this song came from. And it was so fantastic to be able to go and record something and put it together. And it's been a great song for us so far, with 25 and starting in 26. So super excited about it.
It's absolutely fantastic. You're another world-class artist, Dalton Jones. Just wait to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. There's only 2 more tracks left. There's Christine and there's Rich Chambers to go. So it's been an extra long show today, but an extra special one at the same time. So it's just what happens. And sit back and enjoy this marvelous track right here in the South by Dalton Jones. One love.
Southern outlaw, born and raised, wanna take it back to the good old days. I miss the way things used to be. People look you in your eyes when they're talking, shake your hand before they start walking. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it needs to change. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't start running. Only thing you're giving in life is your name. Better make sure you don't bring in shame. So few things in this life that you can live without. And that's the way we do things. Right here in the South. Do a hard day's work for a hard day's pay. Take a little and you put it in the plate. Treat a woman right, make sure the bills are paid. Things get tough, the tough get going. The good things in life are all worth knowing. Everyone down here was brought up this way. I was taught to say, sir and ma'am, you don't start a fight, but you never back down. Hold the door open if you see a woman coming. Something goes down, don't
Colton Jones, ladies and gentlemen, just wow again, amazing level of talent on the show today. So Mary, Christine, you're the next guest, so you can go last here. Mary, would you like to say something? I should have actually asked everyone to mute themselves. Mary, then Joe, what was your thoughts there first?
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I mean, I'm in awe of anyone who can play country music. I love country music. When we moved down here to Florida, we were listening to nothing but country music for about the first 3 years we were down here. So absolutely in awe of your voice and this song. It's a hit song, like for real. It's the country music that we heard on this show today. They're all hits and they're all country stars.
Thank
So
you.
bravo, bravo.
Well said, well said. Joe Cole, Zimbabwe.
Yeah, that was another beautiful piece, man. It's really dope. Like the production, the voice, everything is really like flowing together so well. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Said, well said. Ron Terrell, Wisconsin.
This is definitely an interesting country show, I'll admit, and it's so cool getting like different flavors of inside the country genre itself. And I believe that your song can also be like educational at the same time too, of teaching those values, of teaching those respects as well. And what can I say? The lesson itself is pleasant to hear. So well done, man.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Mr. Myers, Virginia.
I thought it was a really good song, and I'd like to have you on my show someday.
Absolutely.
Oh, well said. It's a short and sweet these comments, but absolutely sweet, aren't they? Mr. Niddle in Idaho, what was your thoughts there, Dave?
Oh yeah, man, that was a really great track. I don't want to help reveal too many secrets, but did you use session players for that, or is that your band?
Actually, so that was all one guy.
Oh, really?
So my producer, he is stupid talented. So he was a touring guitarist. So he toured with Billy Currington, Dirk Bentley, and Big and Rich, I think were the folks he toured with. But he
Very
is
cool.
just phenomenally. He's a natural drummer. That was his natural instrument, but he can play any and everything. And he is so great because he actually cuts the track day of. So we go in the studio, he cuts the track right there in front of you, and then we record vocals. So it's like the most
That's awesome.
amazing experience, dude. Awesome. His name's
Very
Josh
cool.
Bright, by the way. He's out of Alabama.
All right. Yeah. Well, aside from the musicianship being phenomenal, the lyrics. I mean, I've always been kind of avoided in a public format being very philosophical or political or any of that kind of stuff. But you can always find it in my lyrics what it is I think and how I feel about certain things. And this is a perfect representation of you telling everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you're all about. Appreciate that stuff, man.
Yeah,
Well
man.
said, well said. Peter in California, what was your thoughts?
Well, since I'm last on this, I'm going to go with Dave. That I agree, the philosophical end. Mary, Ronald. I'm also not super familiar with a lot of country music, but I have seen a lot of real talent today. Got to get you guys more listeners. Just got to get to. It's like, wow. I've interviewed a lot of people, and I just I'm always astounded because I always have people on my show who are smarter than me, and all of you are smarter than me. That's all I got.
Hey, did you're wonderful. Let's talk in private and see what we can do to help the artists get more views. Because I mean, what I do in my shows, I need a lot of help to maximise the views we can get to people. So let's talk more. Rich in Canada, then Zimmeroo in Oklahoma. What was your thoughts there, Mr. Chambers?
Well, it's interesting you said Big and Rich because about 20 seconds in, the thought that came to my head was Big and Rich, eat your freaking hearts out. It was just taking it and running with it. And your vocal style, your producer's awesome. I mean, he did a guitar solo that put Steven Tyler to shame of Aerosmith. But he constructed a song that you just ran with. I mean, it's the bed works there, but the vocalist is the one who takes it over the top and tells the story. And you just totally, like, you owned it, man. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well said, well said. Zimmeroo in Oklahoma, what was your thoughts there before we get to Christina, our second last guest?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought you had a really nice voice. I enjoyed it a lot.
Great production. Great singing.
Thank you. Thank you
Well said,
both.
well said, well said. And Christine, would you like to say something before we get to your section? We do that?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything everybody said. Fabulous job, great country song. You had all the elements there. Again, definitely another hit for sure. I could get just enough of that anger that you said you had going on, so that was important to come through, and yeah, and I think a really good message too. You know that a lot of people need to be reminded of. So yeah, great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well
So
said, everyone. That was Dalton Jones. Till the next time, brother. Well, Alabama, love you to bits, man. Fantastic. So from Alabama, we're heading to Massachusetts. Christina Lees has returned to the show again. Tell us the story behind this song. How dare you? Yeah. Yeah.
So I really do actually have to leave in a couple of minutes. I don't know if I'll be here after you guys listen, but I'll make this pretty short and sweet. I'm one of those artists that has a really hard time sticking in one genre, and I've tried, and I can do it for a little while, but I'm all over the place. I do everything from classical to jazz to I'm doing some EDM stuff now, which I love. So I'm all over the place. I've got some country out there too. So this song, honestly, is not one of those. I definitely have some really deep, intense, heavy story ones too, but this one's a little bit lighter. It's more a little bit more of my fun side. Basically, the song is about timing when someone comes into your life at the wrong time, and it's like, had things been different, this could have been really amazing. But how dare you come into my life now when it's not going to work now? So that's what the song is about. And this is a live recording from a show I did in April. It's not officially recorded yet, but I'm working on that. So I hope you enjoy it and get a little sense of my personality.
Well, there's no hope about it. You're absolutely fantastic. And if you're not here by the end of the show, you'll still get your reviews and you can listen to them back later.
I would love that. And,
So,
and I'm sorry if I didn't get to listen to everybody, but also wonderful meeting you all. And everybody's fabulous. Just stay in touch and find me. I'll find you.
there's Rich Chambers still to come, and you know how good he is, don't you? So you can watch the rest of the
Yes,
show.
yeah.
But
Huge
just
fan.
because I've done
Yeah.
like a special feature today, but it's been over the 2 hours already. So, but yeah, sit back and enjoy Christine Elise with "How Dare You."
Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff. One love.
How dare you? Where were you before? If only way back when I could have explored. Oh, your timing is all wrong. I'm feeling up and then I'm down. And all of a sudden, it's getting lonelier in this town. How dare you? Where were you before? If only charge of my own destiny? I don't know, babe. Is it you or is it me? Well, it might have been, it could have been, it probably should have been. How dare you? Where were you before? If only way back when. Oh, I could have explored. Oh, your timing is all wrong. Feeling up and then down. And all of a sudden, it's getting lonely. You're in this town. How dare you? Oh, where were you before? Before I closed that door. Now, how dare you? Oh, yeah. And now you want to show up? I mean, where you been? I mean, I've been busy. You know, I don't think it's time for you to come on back here and try to figure things out. I'm not playing that game. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Dare you? How 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 dare you? 1, 2, 3, oh yeah, how dare you? Oh, no, no. How dare you? How dare you? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Right, that was a live performance as well. This absolutely awesome. She had to leave there. It's an extra long show, but what would you like to say in her absence? Because she will hear it. Rich, you're the final guest, and start with Mary, Joe, and Ronald. What was your thoughts there?
Well, I mean, she has an absolute powerhouse voice that I can hear her, you know, when I was listening to this song, I saw her and heard her on Broadway or something like that, you know, playing singing in Chicago or, you know, I'm not sure if she comes from a musical theater background, but holy moly, her voice is absolutely just a powerhouse. That's
Yeah,
that's my word for it. Powerhouse voice.
she's very special. She's been on about half a dozen shows now, and she does all sorts of amazing work, especially jazz stuff, piano stuff. Joe Cole, Ronald, what was your thoughts there? Joe?
Yeah, I thought, I really enjoyed the song. I was really grooving all along. And yeah, I think she's got a great presence, a magnetic presence, and her voice is really like powerful.
Well said. I'm sure she'll love to hear that. She can't reply because she's not here. That's right. I'm forgetting. Ronald, then Peter. What was your thoughts there? She'll hear this anyway. Ronald, then Peter.
That was just straight up entertaining to me. I mean, I that is one of those songs or one of those music types that you kind of can't necessarily fit into one genre box at all. So it's like, yeah, R&B, nope, jazz, nope, singer, I do not know where to place it. Entertaining and just very uplifting and very professionally done all the way around.
Wasn't it just? Wasn't it just? Peter, then Mr. Myers.
I'm going to go way out in left field here. I felt like I was on the Star Trek's Enterprise holodeck listening to something going on that's like kind of futuristic but yet old style. You know, when Patrick Stewart's doing his detective thing and there's a singer on the stage, that's the singer.
Well said. Well, Christine, everybody loves you. Rich Myers, Dave Nido, then our final guest, Rich Chambers. Mr. Myers?
Thought it was a really great song. I felt like I was in the 60s or 70s back in. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It's good. Dave Nido, then Rich. What was your thing? Dave?
Hey, yeah. So once again, I totally agree with Ronald. I was sitting there trying to figure out what genre this is, and I didn't have an answer either. But what I did know is her singing voice is phenomenal. I really didn't expect it. Kind of came out of nowhere, and she
Yeah.
just blew me away with that. And the band sounded really good too. I mean, the guitar player had that nice little solo section that really fit the song really well. It was well composed, and anyway, and she just owned the whole stage. I mean, she just a star.
Hey, isn't she just, you know, she's about the same stature as Celine Dion, isn't she? And she just opens her lungs. She's a big powerhouse. You know, Rich, what was your thoughts before? I know you're close friends now, the two of you, before we get to your section.
Well, I love Christine. And Sparky, thank you, because Christine and I met 2 years ago on your show, and we've become really good friends since then. And and you guys have nailed it. She's all over the map in a great way. She can do just about anything. She has a stellar voice, and I encourage you guys to listen to the rest of her catalog. She's all over the map, and it's so much fun to listen to her stuff. She can do it all. She's great. I love her.
Well said, well said. Christine, we all love you until the next time we do it. I know she's away, but you'll hear this and see this. So, Rich, introduce yourself to it. And it's
And
amazing.
thanks everybody for sticking around. It's been a long haul. We've had some amazing Sparky's one of the most talented shows you put together. Like
Do you
there's a
know, honestly,
lot of talent on here.
dude, I sent a couple of
Wow.
messages out yesterday. I had 44 people wanting to be on the show today. So I'm like, right, I can't bring everybody on. And I drew numbers out of a hat.
44. We'd be here till tomorrow. Jeez.
No, I know. So the next few weeks, the guys are going to come back on and we'll meet them again. And I'm doing three shows on a Thursday from now on. But what's the story behind your song? All I Want Is Hope and Nothing More. Which
So thanks, guys. It's only 3 minutes, 27 seconds, so I won't take too much of your time. But in some ways, I think it's a good bookend for this segment because all I want to hope is nothing more came from. I was doing a deep dive in early 19th century poets. And their journey into the self and discovery of the self is huge. And romantic poetry really looks at the inward, looks at the self, and looks at when you strip everything away, what have I got? What's within the sort of bareness of my soul? So I took William Wordsworth's Tintern Abbey, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Lord Byron, Manfred's poem, and put I actually put them into the lyrics of the song, and I rebuke them. And I just say, screw you guys. At the same time, by rebuking them, I actually kind of agree with them, which is the ultimate contradiction of hope. Because hope is one of those things that hope can be so freaking powerful, but hope can be terrible if you misaligned it. I hope I'm going to play in the NBA tomorrow. Well, no way that's ever going to happen. I'm a 5'9", 50-year-old short white guy. I'm never going to make it. So that hope is, but if I hope for my life to be better, I hope to make more money, I hope to improve my health and my fitness. Those are all things that are great. So what I did with this song is I left it to interpretation. When you see the visuals are all very pointed and they're very they were manufactured and put there for a reason, and it's for the listener to decide how they look at hope. And thankfully, since I put this out about 8-9 weeks ago, all the feedback coming back, everybody's seeing the positive rather than negative, which I love because my slant is the positive, but the negative's there if that's the way you look at hope. Anyway, it's up for everybody's interpretation.
Rich Chambers, you're an absolute legend. You know how much I love you, bud. You're
Thank
on
you.
my first ever podcast, and he's still here for
Yeah,
me.
love you too, Sparky.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for what you do.
Hey, we're just getting started, believe it or not, honestly. All I Want Is Hope and Nothing Else by the one and only Rick, Mr. Rock and Roll Reimagined Chambers. It's hard to say that. Enjoy.
I feel my whole life turning on a field of restless burning desire. I'm on fire. Those sleepless nights I'm dreaming, drifting in and out of a burnt out mind. What do I find? I don't really care what words were said. But Tintin is a lonely escape I dread. Yesterday may be all that I know.
A round of applause for Rich Chambers. Absolutely love you, man. When I say you're on the first show, I believe Joe Cole was in the first or the second show as well, back 4 years ago. Let's see what everybody's got to say and we'll wrap the show up. It's been 2 hours, 50 minutes so far. We'll go, ladies. Mary, then Dave. What was your thoughts down the bottom there? Mary, then Dave.
I love the sound of the song and your voice and
Thank you.
your style, your look, the video, everything. I love it. It was
Thank
incredibly uplifting. I wanted to jump out of my chair and start dancing. No, really amazing. Great job.
You look at the positive on this message too. Thank you. Everybody's looking at the positive, which I'm so happy about.
Of course, it will be. It's just brilliant, you know. Dave, then Joe.
Yeah. I'm with Mary on that whole everything she said. I was thinking the video is pretty cool. You look like you're really getting after it there, you know, and I really like that guitar you're playing. That's a hell of a piece of work there. The sound kind of reminds me of somewhere between like John Mellencamp and like the Ramones or something like that. Just kind of a broad variety of influence there, and I don't know, it was a cool song, uplifting and pretty awesome.
Those I heard Costello, Clash, all artists I love. So thank you.
Joe Cole, Peter.
Hey, you rock, man. That was incredible, man. I like the video too, man. The video is really like it's beautiful. The voice, incredible. Everything is powerful, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well said. Peter, then Rich too.
Rich, with your glasses on, I would not have recognized you there. I thought John Mellencamp as well, Dave, and also Rick
I wouldn't be able to see you otherwise. I need the problem.
I thought Rick Springfield too, and the video was very well done. I like the black and white effect. Very
Thank you,
well
Peter.
done. You got a great voice. How old are you?
Thank you.
If I can ask. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 57.
Okay. It's good that people. Okay, I'm not the only one that can sing at least a 3-octave vocal range. Great.
Well, you know, Peter, I hit 50, and I had that moment where I said, "Fuck it. Why am I not doing what I love to do?" You know,
exactly. Well, I'm retired, sort of.
So age.
I mean, I am.
To hell with
not,
age. I say to hell with age. The hell with age.
Yeah, well, I'm a gerontologist as well, so you know we're in the young. Well, you're still middle aged, but I'm actually in the beginning of the old. This year I'll be 65. So
good for you, Peter. You know, the last 5 years since I really got into this, I felt more young than when I was 25. I mean,
me too. I took a hiatus from music. I took a hiatus from music for 30 years, and now this whole thing, this whole show is inspiring me because I only started to do more material since May of last year.
Hey, Peter, that's why, you know, McCartney's how old is he? 80-something, Springsteen's 75.
Yeah, but he's famous and you're more accomplished. I can see it. I can see
because they love what they're doing. They love what they're doing.
Honestly, there's a wee bromance going on here. He's got 100,000 followers.
Oh, come on. He's not gay. I am.
Hey, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? You know, Rich and then Ronald. What was your thoughts here on this marvelous show? The last 2 comments here. Rich Myers will be short and sweet as always. Rich,
it was a really good song, and I like
thank you
for you to come on my show and we can talk more about it.
Thank you, Rich. I'd love to. Thank you for the offer.
Yeah, I want you on my show too.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I mean, check it each other tomorrow. All the guests will get hand delivered an article, and all the other co-hosts and everyone has come. All their ships
and Mary
in it as well, including Joe Cole and everybody else just come along who weren't guests. They'll be added to the articles as well, so we can all support each other. Ronald Terrell, what was the final? What's your thoughts? Final thoughts of the day?
Awesome.
Hey, Ron.
Hey. What can I say? Hey, I went the positive direction, and I went the positive direction in like The Cure, for instance, doing that one for me. And the first thing that I thought of, it's Friday, I'm in love, and I just love your intelligence and how you created everything, in the lyrics. I'm like,
thank you.
You went the poetry route, and I shot the albatross dead. It's just okay. That one hit. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you,
Ronald.
The albatross is such a metaphor for shoot yourself and the journey and the hope and that's the image struck actually formulate the song around that image. That's the image that struck me, and that's the inspiration behind the song. Came from that image.
All your videos are absolutely brilliant, Rich. all your videos are world class, man, and they're actually very entertaining to watch as well. All his videos, Ronald, so check out more of them. And honestly, thanks everybody for a great show. That was Rich Chambers. There was only 9 guests today, and it was 2.5 hours long. But
Pleasure to meet everybody.
I'm not
Awesome
going to
time.
stop the
Thank
show
you.
unless you put
Pleasure,
the
Rich.
peace signs in the air, because everybody wants world peace. I'm not going to stop the show until you get the peace signs up. So let's see the peace signs.